right, guys, welcome to another Toonami Talk episode. So this one's gonna be a little bit different. I'll usually talk about what they got on the block. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna talk about the ratings. We're not gonna do that. I had two videos planned, but I've decided to put it together. So hopefully you guys stay with me on this one. I don't know what episode we on, so it is what it is. I'll figure it out when I put the episode out. So bear with me. So let's talk about Toonami. So Toonami, should Toonami still air today? I think Toonami should still air. I think the fact that it just needs to, a lot of people need to understand Toonami is at a point where Toonami, and I want to be very, I'm gonna be very, when y'all hear me talk about Toonami, I love Toonami. It got me into anime, and I want people to understand it. Without Toonami, I think anime wouldn't be as big as it is in the States. It would still be big, but not on the level. If it wasn't for Toonami, I think a lot of us wouldn't have got into Dragon Ball. And I don't even think Dragon Ball would have had the same popularity that it had if it wasn't for Toonami with their promos and stuff they did. You got to give Jason and company their credit. They really helped Dragon Ball Z out that no other network would have done. And they really did their thing. And they made it cool. I still think there's a place for it, but they need to spice it up a little bit. They need to change the game up, and I'll get to more of that a little bit later. Just Toonami has competition. Netflix is, I think there's an article come out. If I can find it before this video comes out, I'll put it in the link, where they said Netflix anime has really helped Toonami. I'm not Toonami, but anime has really helped Netflix out. It helps them out in some part, like 11% as in viewership or something like that. That anime plays a big part in their viewers because people watch it, which I have seen, and that's why they put a lot of money into anime. And I think that needs to be notified that Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, like Hulu has Bleach. We all know Bleach should be on Toonami, but Hulu got it. They got it through Disney, which pissed me off. But hey, it is what it is. Maybe once Disney's done with it, Bleach, the 1,000-Year War, Blood War could actually come on Toonami. I mean, people talking about it, but we have so many other animes out right now that Bleach has kind of been under the radar. But Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War has been god tier with their animation. I mean, my God. It put a lot of shit to surround. Like, if somebody told me they stopped Boruto so they could air Bleach, I think Studio Paradise did probably the best thing they ever did. Because ain't nobody was watching Boruto. Moving on. I do think they need to spice up the block a little bit. And I think they need to start looking at their old shows and try to see if they can get a new season or a reboot or something. Or not a reboot, but another continuation. And I'll talk about these shows in a minute. But I do want to talk about the shows they have tried to air that has not been successful. Fooly Cooly. I think the Fooly Cooly project needs to end. I think there's the newer seasons have been not good. I think they have been mediocre and okay at best. They have not won me over. I've actually tuned them out. I liked the first one for what it was, but I don't think it deserved a season 2. I thought it deserved a movie. But then when the new season came out, I thought they were following the original one. They were, but they weren't following the character. They were making new characters. I was like, okay. That could go two ways with it. And then with the way I thought it would, people did not like it. And then the newer season has just got worse afterwards. But if you want my thing, I think they need to bring back, if they want to do a continuation, Big O, I think they could do another Big O continuation. I think they own season 1 and 2, I believe now, or they just own 2. So they could do that if they want to. I think they put money in that. I think they should do another Cowboy Bebop movie before Spikes die. I think you can still milk Cowboy Bebop since they own the rights to airing it. And I think they should bring back Movie Month because there's a lot of movies that I think a lot of people have not seen. And I think they can work a deal out with Crunchyroll now, which was Funimation, and get some movies on the air. And again, all it needs to be a movie month. I don't need it every year. It's just like one movie. Especially if you're not getting that much shows. And I think the shows they need to start getting on Toonami are like shows like Classroom of the Elite. They need to bring back Blue Exorcist if they can. Did that ever air on Toonami? I don't think they did. I think Neon Alley had it for a minute. Blue Exorcist. Uh, uh, they have a show similar to One Punch Man called Magic Muscles or something like that, where the guy he can't use magic, but he has the strength of a goddamn Satama. They need to get shows like that again. They need to get shows like Prison School. I know that's a lot of people like Prison School, but hey, look, the point what I'm trying to make is you got to stand out because again, every other anime that's like shonen related is getting picked up by Netflix or Hulu. So start going outside your box. No one's picking up Classroom Elite. Pick that up. No one's picking up Prison School. Pick that up. You know what I'm saying? Pick up shows that you know that people are not going to pick up because you have to stand out. Like Assassination Classroom, that goes hand in hand with Classroom with the Elite. And Classroom really got 2 seasons, so they can air that shit. And they're on season 3 right now. And I think they will do okay. They're not gonna do big numbers, but it makes it different. You know what I'm saying? And these are just animes I'm thinking about right now, so bear with me. Like I said, Blue Exorcist, Classroom the Elite, Neuron Clan. That's an old anime, but maybe if they air it, it might get some love, and maybe they will get a season 3. I just recently saw that one. They could air the new Trigun. I'm not a fan of it, but hey, they can air it. You know what I'm saying? They can air they can air a lot of stuff. But those are just the 3 I'm just naming right now. But they just need to get something that is just not, you know, the same old, same old. That's what I think. And they just need to follow up on that. And maybe eventually it will work. I think it will work for Toonami if they start doing things differently. And I think fans will like a little change up. I do also think they need to add more exclusive content, like animation wise, and look at their library that Cartoon Network has. Because I'll say this again: the Samurai Jack experiment they did years ago worked. It worked like flawless. If they can talk to Guinea to bring back Symbiotic Titan, I think so. Unicorn Warrior was okay, but it didn't do as good as Samurai Jack did. But that Symbiotic Titan, I think, will do good. I think he can do a film or a mini series to wrap that up too. I would talk to Cartoon Network and see if they can bring back Galactic Codename Kids Next Door. But I do think Toonami might be working on stuff. I think, like I said, go back to their old libraries and see what fans were interested in. Because the new president they have too, he's actually old school. He knows he's kind of is up with times, and he's not going to be like that person that will say, "Oh, we don't need 22 minutes like Christina Miller." I think he's that person. The president they have, even the one they had, Tom Asher was fine too. I think they'll work it out. But as always, guys, I won't go too long with this. I just want to say this. As always, like, subscribe, peace, and have a beautiful Johnson day. The outro will end it for you.